Now, a government support package for businesses struggling with the soaring cost of energy could be announced within the next few days.
Industry bosses are worried some businesses could be forced to shut down without help. Nina is at a paper manufacturer in Cumbria for us this morning. Morning, Nina, and the bills there are high, aren't they?
Yeah, you've got it right there, Sally. Good morning to you and Dan. Have a look at this. So this is croppers in Cumbria using the power of the River Kent. They've been making paper here like this since 1845. Incredible. But like businesses do, they've diversified over the years. This is a sort of silicon material, so man-made fibres, and that gets pushed into the rolls that you can see down here, and that will end up insulating boilers. So a really important part of the business. Have a look around though, a look up and down. You can only imagine how much it costs to run this place. They can't just stick another jumper on to keep the prices down. They spend £60,000 every week on energy bills. That translates to over 3 million every year. And so when prices go up, they keep a keen eye on what's happening. And oh my, they have been going up, haven't they? 250% since the beginning of January. We've said that many times, but it's worth reiterating it, isn't it? And for businesses like this, unlike for us at home, there is no energy price cap. The wholesale buyers need to get their money back somehow, and through businesses, it's one of the ways that they do it. And there is a warning that as businesses try to absorb the cost of energy prices rocketing, then jobs will have to go. We've had a warning from the head of British Glass. Now, overall, they employ around 6,000 people. They foresee that if things don't change, around a quarter of jobs in that industry could go. Suzanne joins me. She's from the Chamber of Commerce here in Cumbria. I mean, often we get accused of scaremongering and saying, you know, we're exaggerating this problem, but what are businesses saying to you about energy bills?
It's absolutely not scaremongering. Almost every business we talk to is really concerned about their energy bills immediately and moving forward. And it's important to remember it's not just the energy bills crisis. They've also got spiralling wage costs, raw material costs and transport costs, just at a time when many of them are still recovering from COVID.
We've been hearing about this possible deal with the government, but that might come in the form of a loan. Is that helpful, or is that just dealing with the problem later?
Any support is helpful, but a loan is absolutely the wrong way to go. We're just at the point where a lot of businesses are having to start paying back their COVID loans, so another loan really isn't helpful. What we need is support in the form of grants, perhaps VAT reductions, removing the green levy temporarily. Another thing that government could do is look at its contracts with businesses, because a number of the businesses who are suffering are on fixed price contracts with government. And that's particularly so in, for example, the nuclear supply chain. And it's really fundamental that we protect that, because that's a really key part of our energy security moving forward.
And finally, Suzanne, do you think this period could be fatal for some of the businesses you've been talking to?
Absolutely it could. A lot of businesses are really concerned. They don't operate on big margins, and these aren't small price increases we're talking about. This is doubling and more, and it absolutely could be fatal.
Wouldn't that be a shame when they've just come through this period to falter at the final moment? And you've got to think about, it's not just the industries like this, like paper, glass, ceramics, which are energy intensive, but think about downstream. This company alone provides to businesses in aerospace, in construction, in hospitals, in retail. So that drip effect further down the supply chain will affect everyone. Look over there, for example, that's insulation that's needed in construction at the moment. So these energy prices matter.